Behavior, first and foremost, should be thought of as communication. And I think that's one thing that people forget really easily is that behavior, anytime we do something, we're communicating something. So when we're thinking about behavior, we're thinking about what are students communicating, right? But before we even get there, behavior should be set up in a positive way school-wide. So positive behavior intervention and supports, PBIS, is something that many schools have adopted in recent years. And the basis behind PBIS, there's tons of research behind it. And that's where you would set up a campus, a school campus, to have school rules and just norms on the school where all students at the school know what's expected of them. You know, we can't expect students to know what to do if we haven't taught them what to do or taught them the expectations. At the individual student level, if that's not working, if students are still having difficulty with behavior, then we think about individual level supports that we need to put in place. Are the students' basic needs being met? Do they have a communication system in place, right? So often I see students who don't use verbal language, yet they don't have communication systems in place. And that's a really huge thing to be considering. So basic needs, communication system, and then, you know, we look at the ABCs of behavior. There's an antecedent, which is what happens before the behavior, or it's a setting event, something that happened at home, or maybe they're hungry, like we were saying earlier, or maybe they're thirsty or have to go to the bathroom, or maybe they had an issue on the yard with a peer or something like that, right? Something happened first, then there's behavior that occurs, and then there's a consequence. The consequence can be something that we do intentionally, or it can be something that happens naturally that either reinforces the behavior and helps it to continue happening, or helps to reduce the behavior and helps to make it stop happening so much. And so that's kind of a lot to unpack there, but those are the basic things about behavior that we need to be thinking about and kind of reframing. So rather than the behavior is an individual problem with the child that needs to be fixed, it's really what's happening on a global level in that child's environment that we can look at. And then what's happening on the individual student level that needs to be addressed in a different way than it's being addressed currently, because we see that that's not working if there is a behavior that's going on.